Well, we did not go out to shoot this last weekend because we were busy, but we are shooting today, which is Monday, the 15th of June, halfway through June for pitiness sakes. Dadgummit. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about what we worked on. Alright, so what did we work on? We just updated some stuff, right? Shot some other suppressors and things that we've shot before. Something actually pretty dang interesting. The Glock 48 MOS. I really liked this whenever it came out. I shot it some. I'm more partial. There you go. This guy. I'm more partial to the 365 XL. This is, I think, a superior handgun for several different reasons. But this guy was very interessante, and we shot it with the Spectre 9 and the Spectre 9K, and mostly she ran. Spectre 9K, awesome. Surprisingly, a really good little setup. I was very happy with it. Shooting OEM mags, it works pretty good, dang well. So anyway, that's something else. That's something that we did. We also on the where did we put it on? Where did we put it? We put it on the SAR 9 SOCOM, the new Osight XE, right? AMRS. I don't remember what that stands for right now, but it has like 6 different reticles. It's got 3 MOA, 6 MOA, 32 MOA circle, and then all the combinations in between. It's a lot of reticles. Pretty dang cool. I think it's pretty dang cool. I personally like what Osight is doing in the optics world. I think they're breaking windows, is how it goes, and doing good stuff. I think they're doing good stuff. And maybe they'll make other companies wake up a little bit and be like, okay, maybe we need to make a better product instead of just putting out the same old stuff. They're pushing it. They're trying to make it better. They even have integrated rear sights that jump up and down. If I can push the button, there you go. I don't know what they're for. I wouldn't use them. Well, I would use them if I needed them, but they'd have to be the specific height, sight, and everything. I think they could do something better, but at least they're trying. They're doing something good. Anyway, but we put that on this gun, and then on the Glock store G26X, I put the other new Osight. This is the SE model, 6 MOA dot. Again, good optic, good dot. It's doing its features, and I have to sneeze. That's the first time I sneezed since it came out here. It's that time of year, though. Anyway, so we just shot different things. This was fun. For some reason, I thought this wasn't going to mount up right, but this is my full auto lower, and then this is the dual charger upper from Foxtrot Mike. Dual chargers. You got side charger on top. You got charger in the back. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little setup, and she ran pretty dang well with subs and supers and everything. Not 9mm, not 300 blackout, 9mm. Pretty cool little stuff. So we played around with that for just a hot minute. We also brought out again, I just can't get enough of it, the Ghetto Badger. Stupid quiet. It literally is the epitome of trying to be super secret squirrel, in my opinion. I mean, it's nuts. It's quite crazy nuts. I mean, honestly. Yeah, and she holds open. But this has been fan-freaking-tastic. I still need to make the actual video on this Titrex suppressor. Phenomenal 30 cal suppressor. Probably the best 300 blackout suppressor I have right now. Anyway, that was that feller. And then we finally, I think, did get this guy dialed in. Took it a while. This is the 9.69 inch Ghetto Weasel, whatever. They're all Ghetto Weasel Badger thing, whatever stuff. But 9.69 inch, a chopped down Bear Creek Arsenal barrel. Actually, it's 9.69 inches. I tried to make sure of that. Best I could without a lathe. Anyway, hand tools. Shout out to you garage gunsmiths out there. But we did get the adjustable gas block that is on here finally tuned for this 55 grain ammo that I happen to have, and once I get another kind of ammo in, I'm sure I'll have to retune it again. It's a pain in the butt. You go through about 50 rounds trying to fine tune it. This has to be on the exact spot. If you go just a little bit more, now it's over gas and it's just ejecting forward. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room, which is a reason I don't particularly like these kind of adjustable gas blocks. Yeah, they're minimalistic, it doesn't weigh a whole lot, and maybe it's bomb-proof or something, I have no idea. But it's also a pain in the butt to get tuned and then locked down without adjusting it. Rifle speed gas work, or rifle speed adjustable gas system, on par, highest achievement award would go to them, because theirs is so simple. Just click it into place and you got 15 different settings. It's fantastic. I would much more Much more prefer to have that system, but since this is a clone-ish build, it is what it is. We also shot the Votatu. This is their it's got 3 different things: IR laser, green laser, and then white light, all run off of this pressure pad on the front. Surprisingly, this is pretty good. I've shot their optics before. Was this a Votatu? This is not a Votatu. No, it's a Zuglissi. I thought I had a Votatu out here. I don't. But this is a Votatu. The only downside of this guy is how it recharges. If you lose that cord, you're out of luck. I wish it had a redundancy as far as being able to take the battery out and replace it, or USB-C or something like that, but it uses a magnetic charger. As long as you don't lose it, you should be good. The laser is visible in daylight. I'm able to shoot in this bright daylight at 35 yards-ish and see my laser. It's shocking. It's actually, like, it works. I don't know. They did really well, and I'm able to see it. So if you use it where you would regularly use a laser at, you know, lower light levels or inside controlled environments like a house or a building, this would absolutely work for you. And the light itself is nice and bright. It's got high, low, and then a strobing feature. You got to click it 3 times to get your strobing feature, but it's worked. It's been pretty dang cool. So this system, which I would call a system at this point because it's all working together, I'm really kind of liking it. I'm really kind of digging it. Now that it is tuned in, it's ejecting at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Beautiful, soft recoiling. Again, I'm going to have to change it up if I change suppressors or change ammo, but right now it's pretty cool. But that's really what we've been working on. That was what we did. There were a couple other little things. I did some videos for SDI. I do that, so I had to get some of those things done, and that's it. A little gripe, not for you guys, but for anybody who goes up in Alaska, who lives in Alaska, around the Anchorage, Sutton area thing. Whoever screwed it for everybody and got the place that I like to shoot, the first turnoff area down there in Sutton, whoever got that shut down as far as not being able to shoot there, thank you. I'm being sarcastic. You guys need to quit trashing the places up. If you have access, anybody out there, if you've got access to public land, I'm not an environmentalist by any stretch of the imagination. However, I do think it's important not to trash places up. Stop bringing your garbage out to public access lands and ruining it for everyone. If you need to go to the dump, go to the dump. If you need to get a burn barrel in your, place, go get a burn barrel and burn your own stuff. But stop trashing up public access lands and ruining it for everybody. It's irresponsible and it's stupid. I'm just going to call it what it is. So stop doing that. Anyway, I hope that reaches the right people because dadgummit, I'm pretty ticked at that. That's really dumb. And it's really going to hurt when it comes wintertime and we get snow and I can't get back up here. And that super easy access spot that I go half of the year is going to be locked down. So think about your actions. Your actions reach more people than you probably expected when you're just being lazy, dumping your actual garbage on public land. Enough of that, but not really. Take care of the places around you, and again, I'm not an environmentalist, but it's good to be responsible with the land and the places and the stuff that God gave us, right? Anyway, one more shout out, positive shout out, 907 Ammo. They gave me a hoodie and a hat thing because I started buying some ammo and stuff from them. Great prices if you do live in the Alaska area. They actually will ship to you if you are in Alaska, which is extremely handy. If you're in Alaska, you know how handy that is. But I've been shooting the Bone Frog 300 black guide ammo from them. Very nice. And then a bunch of Super Veil 9mm stuff from them. Cool folks over there. Cool folks. I would actually love to go, not review, tour their facility. That would be interesting. That'd be the first tour thing that I do. That could be interesting. That's it though. Y'all be good to be safe. I appreciate you guys. If you got any questions about anything you saw here we talked about, there will be videos and stuff obviously coming out as I get time to process them and everything. If you want to see earlier access, go check us out on Patreon. And there's a bunch of different stuff we can do over there as far as Patreon goes. Different tiers, different access to things, all that stuff. All right. Y'all be good to be safe. Appreciate you. Hopefully we'll catch you next time. See you.